Okay guys, here we go. I just tried to make this video on YouTube, like record it there and then load it up, but it failed, so I talked to myself for 50 minutes for nothing. But here we are again, talking about my blood results. I am very sorry that I didn't make a video for anyone who waited in April, which has been my last blood check, but I am having this walking desk now, like a treadmill and a high desk, so you are forced to either stand or walk while doing anything, but this treadmill is very loud, so I barely use it, which kind of sucks, but I hope I'm gonna use it more in winter. So that is my excuse. I also tried to make this video with my iPad, but it failed. I couldn't load it up. It always disconnected me. So here we are. I hope the audio is okay. I hope you can see everything. I had to make a different setup now. Let's start. For just a short summary, I started taking iodine in October last year. And I am vegan 80-10-10 since November 2012. So it's like 20 plus months, I believe, if I'm not wrong. I had problems which started to occur in, I believe, March or April last year. Like sore breasts before my period, lumps. What else did I have? I believe that's the main thing. And then I noticed with my blood results that my TSH levels started to rise. They went higher and higher. They were like 1.3 before I went vegan, and at the end in November or October last year they were like 3.6, I believe. So then I started to do some research, and I came to the conclusion that I might be iodine deficient, which made the most sense. Then I started to take iodine and the cofactors and everything. So here we are now. If you have seen the last video, you already know, I believe, let me see the TSH stuff, that it went down. It used to be, I have to open this up. It used to be, where am I? 3.6 in October as I started to take iodine, and it was already 3.03 in January, like 3 months later. So let's just stay with the TSH first, because that's one of the only things that really made me happy about this whole thing. So in April, they went lower to 2.2, and right now, yesterday, they were 1.94. I believe this is quite a good number. I believe they can stay like this. I think between 1 and 2 is fine for TSH, so I'm quite happy about this. Also, since we're talking about TSH and the problems with it, I have to say that my boobs haven't been sore the last 3 cycles. Usually I had like sore boobs with lumps, and they were hurting and swollen right after my ovulation. I had that pretty bad in March. That was also when I started to up my dosage of iodine. I was taking like 100 milligrams for 1 month, I believe, until my next cycle or my next period started, and I saw that I had no problems anymore. That was when I lowered the dosage to 12.5. That is what I'm taking right now, 12.5. I know some people recommend to take 50 milligrams or 100 milligrams for whatever lifetime or a few years, but since my problems which I had went down or to 0, I just lowered the dosage because I feel better taking not so much iodine anymore. Also, I reduced the cofactors, the vitamin B2 and vitamin B3. I only take quarter the dosage. And vitamin C I didn't take for 3 months, but I will tell you why later on. So overall I'm quite happy about this. I have never done an iodine loading test, so I don't know if I'm sufficient, but I'm always doing this iodine on the skin patch test. I have started doing that in October last year, and the iodine which I put on my skin was absorbed in not even 1 hour. Now I can put iodine on my skin. I usually do it on my what's it called, underarm, like the lower arm inside. I'm putting iodine on it. It's 10% Providone iodine, I believe. I don't know the English name. And it's absorbed in, well, how to say, even after 24 hours I can still see there is something. So it is not really accurate to tell you if you're sufficient, but for sure I'm not that deficient that I used to be. So okay, what else? Since we are here so way down on the paper, no. We will start at the bottom. I mean at the top. Okay, so the last stuff been taking in April. The first stuff here is my liver profile, the GOT, GPT, GGT, alkaline phosphates and bilirubin, and these are the kidney levels, cholesterol, blood sugar and long-term blood sugar. Can you even see where I'm pointing? I don't think so. Okay, one thing that really concerned me was this GOT in April. It was 38 and it used to be 20 in October. It's like double the amount. I believe 35 is the limit, so it's not that much, but it's double the amount than it's been in October. So I was worried about this, so I had it done again. I didn't have the whole liver profile because my boss was kind of freaking out. He was like, Steffi, you're not gonna take everything again, right? And I was like, no, I'm just gonna take my blood count and my TSH levels. But then I also had this done, the GOT, which stayed the same, unfortunately. Yeah, the other thing I don't know, but it's been quite okay. This here is the urea. It's been 40.9. 15 is the limit, so it's been underneath. I think that's fine. This is potassium. It's been a bit higher than usual. It used to be 4.4. Now it's 5.1. I don't know why. This is sodium. Pretty much stayed the same. This is creatinine. It lowered. I believe it's good. I believe it should be lower. And this is uric acid. I find that my uric acid was quite high for a vegan diet without animal protein. 5.8. I find that quite high. It's been lower now. 4.29. And since we're talking about the kidney profile, I will also show you this here. This is GFRW. I don't know what's it in English, but it shows you how much your kidneys are filtering per minute. And it's been 83, 88 milliliters per minute in October last year. And it's been 126 in April. So I think my kidney is filtering quite good. But hemoglobin has been quite good, 14.2. No, the hemoglobin, right. Hematocrit has been 41.6. It's been more now. Maybe it's because it's very hot here right now. I'm drinking a lot. Still the same as before, like 1 liter after getting up. Then I'm having my morning smoothie. I also had this yesterday, but as you can see, the levels are a bit different. What I also saw was that my white blood cells, the leukocytes, have been 4.8, a little bit on the lower side. They are 6.7 again. So back to this. Let's talk about the cholesterol. I was so freaked out last time. Where are we? So, where is the date? There. April. 214 total cholesterol. What the fuck? I was like, how can it be 214? I'm 80-10-10. I'm vegan. I did some research and I also asked Don Bennett what is his opinion about this, and he said as long as you're eating like this, so vegan, low fat, healthy, then you don't have to worry about it. And he also said it could come along with TSH levels balancing out. Okay, I was not so concerned anymore, but I also asked people on the Cure Zone, on the Iodine forum, what is their opinion about it, and they said it could be because of the high dosage of vitamin C that we are taking, that this antioxidant releases or removes the cholesterol that is on the walls inside of the arteries, and this goes into the bloodstream and your cholesterol goes higher. That explanation also made quite sense to me, so I wasn't that worried anymore. But I stopped taking vitamin C then. First I only took a little bit, like under 1 gram. They actually recommend you to take 3 to 5 grams per day. I was never taking that much. I was taking like between 1 and 2 grams per day, but in April I almost stopped taking it, and actually the last 2 months I believe I didn't take anything vitamin C wise. So I was pretty sure that this time, having my blood check done, that the cholesterol will be back to at least 180, which I still find quite a lot for a vegan low-fat diet. And I'm doing this for 20 and more months. So I still find 180 quite a lot. But as I saw 217 today, I was almost about to cry. Like, what the heck? Why is it 217? I don't know. I don't understand it. So I can only calm myself with the knowledge that I'm not eating animal protein, no animal cholesterol, and that I'm doing low fat religiously. So I can only calm myself with this, and having no idea why it's still so high. I know that I'm doing it right, but I have no idea what my body is doing. Well, of course you don't have to believe me that I'm doing 80-10-10 and that I'm vegan all the time, 100%. You don't have to believe me, but that's just how it is. Okay, what else? Okay, this is blood sugar. Blood sugar. In April 78, I had breakfast before this, banana smoothie. Did I mention that I had a little piece of chocolate before taking this blood? No, I didn't. That is also one reason why I thought my cholesterol could be high. And that is why I almost didn't eat any fat the last few days, and for sure nothing yesterday before having taken this. Actually, I only ate 1 honeydew like 4 hours before this has been taken, to be really sure there cannot be any fat from food in my bloodstream. So, and the HbA, this is the long-term blood sugar level. Oh, I'm not showing it, I'm sorry. 4.2. It's been 4.0 in October and 4.7 in May last year. I have to say it's always been this low, also as I've been eating animal protein. And yeah, maybe I have to mention again that my triglycerides have been lower on the animal protein diet. It's been about 60. You can't see it on this piece of paper, but you can see it in the other videos. Okay, I think I've said everything. I believe so. Yeah, if you have any questions or any ideas why my cholesterol is still this high, or about my GOT levels here, let me know. And now I will talk about something else, about weight. I'm weighing 70 kilos right now, and my BMI is like, I believe, 25. I used to weigh 61, 62 in October or November 2012, and gradually and slowly I gained weight. I'm always eating minimum 2,000 calories, and it could go up to 3,000 calories. 3,000 calories is not that often, and it usually happens when I've been running because I'm hungrier and stuff. But usually I'm eating, I would say 2,200 calories. That's the average, I would say. I work 3 hours per day, 5 times per week. It's a standing job and walking, and I have started to do high intensive interval training. I call it like this. You can later on check if it's really that. Every morning, like 10 to 20 minutes. I'm doing that in my bathroom because I enjoy doing it in my Eve's costume. It starts with a 8 kilogram kettlebell, which I rise above my head, like 10 times right side, 10 times left side, and I do this 3 times per arm. Then I take a 14 kilograms kettlebell, put my legs a bit wider apart, like almost doing a sumo quad, but not quite. And then I put it between my legs, hold it with my 2 hands, and rise it up as I'm going down to the squat, and letting it down as I'm standing straight again. I hope I make sense. I'm doing this for 30 times. Then I take the kettlebell on my forearms and hold it against my chest and do another, let me see, another 30 squats. And after that I'm doing some torso stuff. I cannot explain this. Then I'm doing kettlebell swings with the 14 kilograms kettlebell 50 times. After that I'm doing biceps curls, 30 per arm with 6 or 7 kilogram dumbbell. And after that I'm doing 50 wide leg squats, and then I'm doing 50 sumo squats. Okay, that's it. I call that high intensive interval training versus weight. I don't know what it is actually, but I'm doing that since 9 or 10 weeks, 5 times per week, every day. Well, those 5 days. And on the other 2 days, which is Saturday and Sunday, I'm trying to go running. But usually the last few weeks I ended up only running Saturday, because I'm changing my technique into forefoot or midfoot strike, and it's been hurting quite a bit in my calves, so I'm kind of injured right now. So usually it ends up doing Saturday and and Sunday I have to stop. But usually I've been running 2 times per week. What else? Yes, 70 kilos right now. I don't feel good. I would like to imagine it's muscles, because I can see that my thighs got bigger. I don't know if it's because of the squats I'm doing, but the insides of my thighs, I for sure have not thin thighs, but they never rubbed against each other. Even when I've been running, I have never been sore between my legs, but right now they rub against each other, and last time I've been running I have been sore between my legs, upper thighs. So I don't know how really muscled people do this, how they do cardio without getting sore. I have no idea. Yeah. So, I don't know. Did I mention that I have a body media now? Since I'm not losing weight, I was thinking, Steffi, maybe the people on 30 bananas a day are right, and maybe you are eating too little and you actually need more. So I have bought this body media. I'm wearing it since 1 week now, but I'm not eating too much. I mean, I'm not eating too little. I've been eating a little bit too much, which caused me to gain like 8 kilograms in 20 months. It's been a gradual weight gain. It's nothing that it's not that you could say it's been because I've been restricting before, because otherwise my metabolism should have been okay with this amount of calories now and not still gaining weight. That is my opinion, I don't know. So it usually tells me on really lazy days, like last Sunday, that I burn like 1,800 calories. And lazy is really like waking up and just sitting all day, doing nothing. That is when I burn 1,800 calories. On days when I'm working 3 hours per day, like standing and walking and doing the usual stuff, nothing like going for a walk or so, just being at home, I burn like 2,100 calories. And on days like Saturday, when I have been running 1 hour, I burn like 2,500 calories, something like this. So I must have just been eating like 100 or 200 calories per day too much for the last 20 months, and that has caused me to gain so much weight. That is my conclusion. So gonna keep wearing this thing, figure it out. Yeah, we will see. Maybe I just end up having to restrict calories to finally lose some weight, but it's quite difficult to go underneath 2,000, so I probably just keep this up and wait for a miracle to happen, that I finally lose weight even though I'm eating as much as I need. We will see. Okay, so I'm sorry that this video has been quite long. I doubt that anyone is still listening, but this is also for me to have something like a diary. I have this blog where I'm writing sometimes, but this is also quite nice, I believe. In a few years, a month, you can listen to this also for myself and see what's been up. Things that you forgot otherwise. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Have a nice day. Bye bye.